Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our Top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer began their experience with this scooter, encountering a persistent noise emanating from the rear wheel, particularly noticeable during braking. A visit to a repair shop revealed that this was likely due to new brake pads being initially too thick, a common issue that would resolve itself with wear. However, a more significant problem arose shortly after purchase, a flat front tire requiring immediate replacement. While acknowledging that a repair might be straightforward for a mechanic, our reviewer found the tire replacement process far from simple, leading to a substantial repair bill for a new tire and labor. This expense highlighted another challenge: the manufacturer's discontinuation of parts for this particular model. Attempts to seek assistance from the online retailer's customer service proved unproductive, leaving the reviewer to rely on local repair shops. Finding such specialized repair services wasn't easy, especially in their urban environment, but ultimately, they managed to have the tire replaced with a more durable solid tire, eliminating the risk of future punctures inherent with air-filled inner tubes often compromised by uneven city streets. The client also noted a lack of power when starting from a standstill, particularly on inclines, requiring some manual assistance to build up speed. Despite these initial setbacks and the inconvenience of finding parts and service, this client ultimately expressed overall satisfaction with this scooter. The compact size, easy storage in a car, and enjoyable riding experience, particularly considering its affordability, outweighed the negative aspects of the relatively minor maintenance issues and the difficulty accessing parts and adequate customer support. The reviewer ultimately emphasizes that despite the early problems, they still highly recommend the scooter because of its value for the money.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer purchased 4 of these scooters for their family and reports a highly positive experience. Their initial reaction sharply contrasts with some negative online reviews they've encountered, which cite issues like malfunctioning lights and poor battery life and insufficient speed. This reviewer questions the expectations of those critics, suggesting that for the scooter's relatively low cost, the performance is perfectly adequate. They contend that individuals expecting a premium experience should consider a significantly more expensive model. This scooter is not intended for such demanding use. Their family has used the scooters extensively, covering many miles without encountering any performance problems. While the reviewer acknowledges that the scooter slows down noticeably when the battery nears depletion, indicated by a single bar remaining on the display, they view this as a clear signal to return home for a recharge, rather than a significant flaw. Their experience indicates a range of 12 to 14 miles per charge, exceeding the manufacturer's stated range. The scooter's features they highlight are more than sufficient for recreational use. These features include front and rear lights, side reflectors, a disc brake, adjustable speed settings, and cruise control. The availability of various colors is also mentioned as a positive aspect. In summary, this client's family is extremely satisfied with their purchase. They emphasize that this scooter is an excellent choice for those seeking an affordable and enjoyable mode of transportation for short to medium distances within their local community. However, they caution potential buyers that it's not designed for long-distance travel or demanding usage. Such purposes would necessitate a higher-end, more robust model. Their overall assessment strongly suggests that, for casual recreational use, this scooter offers excellent value for the money.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer initially had high hopes for this scooter, anticipating enjoyable rides based on its advertised specifications. However, after several uses, our reviewer found the advertised range to be significantly overstated. While riding mostly on flat surfaces, the actual range fell considerably short of the promised 16 miles. Instead, this client consistently achieved only 10 to 11 miles per charge, with the final miles characterized by a noticeable reduction in speed as the battery approached depletion. This significant discrepancy between advertised and real-world performance was a major disappointment. Furthermore, this client experienced a frustrating assembly process. The included instruction manual seemed unclear and incomplete, especially regarding the assembly of a specific component. The excessive number of spare screws initially seemed unnecessary, but our reviewer quickly discovered that the pre-drilled holes were either misaligned or improperly sized. Repeated attempts to secure a component led to stripped screw threads, ultimately exhausting the supply of spare screws and resulting in a poorly secured and aesthetically displeasing outcome. The experience was time-consuming and left this client feeling dissatisfied with the quality of the design and manufacturing. Beyond the range and assembly issues, the scooter's speed also proved less impressive than expected. Although advertised as capable of reaching 15 miles per hour, our reviewer found it only achieved 14 miles per hour, a noticeable difference compared to their other scooter. This subtle but perceptible reduction in speed further contributed to their overall negative impression. While the scooter's initial purchase price seemed reasonable, this client indicated a willingness to pay more for a model that delivered on its promised performance and possessed higher build quality. The combination of inaccurate advertising regarding range and speed, coupled with the troublesome assembly process, led to a less than satisfactory experience overall. The overall feeling was one of disappointment stemming from a product that failed to meet its advertised capabilities. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.